The fulcrum of power on Tigris is a heavy concentration of the system's populace, clustered around a number of townships and cities known locally as Suga Changxi, the Four Cities. We've made planetfall 40 clicks north of our main objective, shielded by a small but dense forest known as Yorlor's Grove, while the third has made planetfall in the Granite Field Mountains to the east of our objective. We are each set to advance on the city from both directions and attempt a pincer attack to claim the Four Cities. Tread carefully. While Tigris is not the fortress world that Tikhonov was, we will not have the luxury of having the full might of all 8 Lancer regiments on our side. For this campaign, it's just us and the third, so watch each other's backs and don't do anything reckless.
Marshal Davion, do we have any intel on our Op-4?
MEO intelligence reports Warrior House Hiritsu and Kerr intruders have been stationed on Tigris for years with direct support from Laurel's Legion, a mercenary battalion with direct ties to the ruling family of Tigris. Beyond that, we have no intel on if those units are stationed here at full strength or only have a handful of battalions stationed here on garrison duty. So our best estimates range from 1 to 3 regiments worth of hostiles in system. That's quite a range, sir. All the more reason to tread carefully, MechWarrior. Continue to follow the marked nav point route to our planned encampment site. Once we've set up a foothold within the system, we'll send out recon squads to see what is what.
Marshal Davion, I'm getting some heavy sensor disruption. Could be the Liao scouting our formations.
New target, Raven.
Federation forces have crossed the perimeter. 2nd Battalion, attack!
Contact! I have multiple heavy contacts lighting up across the board. IFF identifies them as Kerr's intruders, Liao's premier assault regiment. All Lancers, weapons free.
Looks like those Ravens weren't scouting our forces, but screening the intruders' numbers.
Why am I reading Davian serial codes on these hostiles?
The Confederation lost much of their domestic assault mech production back in the Second Succession War. Kerr's intruders makes up for that by fielding large amounts of Davian salvage. Just focus on their IFF signatures.
Easier said than done, with all of this sensor jamming.
Target destroyed. New target, Blackjack.
Our unit taking heavy damage. Quit running! I'm going to have to eject!
Sensors are all over the place. We can't shoot straight with all this interference. Someone take those Ravens out.
New target, Raven.
We need to focus fire on that hostile.
What the hell? A Charger just chewed through my torso with a large bore autocannon.
Target.
That must be one of those new variants whipped up by Hellspawn Industries. Focus on taking them down quickly. Those are carrying more than just pop-cap lasers and can be quite lethal up close. Approach them with caution.
Turn his lights out right in the head!
Critical. Target.
Solid copy. Let's smash the priority target.
Target. New target, Raven.
The intruders might have gotten the jump on us, but we are not out of this fight. Keep on them, Lancers.
destroyed. New target, Blackjack.
Target mech is a smoking heap.
Target acquired. New target.
Copy that. We'll bring the hammer down on that target, Commander.
Target destroyed.
What's going on out there?
We're turning this around. One final push should be all we need.
You aren't able to call in airstrikes on this mission, Commander. In the area.
Acquired.
Roger that. Advancing to hit that contact.
Target destroyed. New target Phoenix.
Solid copy. We'll give them hell.
Couldn't avoid that hit. Lost a component.
Target destroyed.
Mech neutralized.
New target.
Roger on that attack order.
Critical.
Down that mech.
Destroyed. Target
The
acquired.
assigned target is set. Engaging weapons.
Target destroyed.
Finish off whatever stragglers you can find, but let the rest of them go. The 3rd is counting on us to be in position for our joint assault. We need to save our manpower for the fight ahead. Continue along to the marked nav points. We still need to reach and secure our forward operating base. Great work, Commander. We took a beating, but crippling Kurz intruders takes a key Liao assault battalion off the board. You've provided a great service to House Davion this day. This should make our engagements with the elite Warrior House troops easier.
contact. Enemy forces closing in.
Marshal Davian, Lao forces are making their move. You're clear to make your play.
Roger, Marshal Pedroza. Okay, Commander. Our brothers in the 3rd Crucis are now defending a Liao counteroffensive. While they hold Confederation forces at bay, we're clear to make our play against the 4 cities. The region is dependent on a number of large fusion generators that power the entirety of the grid from a centralized power plant. In order to minimize civilian casualties, we want your lance to move quickly and neutralize these generators. Make your way to the marked nav point and destroy all the marked generators. My forces will move to blockade the city and draw out existing defenders. Good luck, Commander.
Something don't sit right with me. Won't taking out the fusion generators just lead to more suffering for these people?
We consider this our most humane option. Our hope is to avoid the potential bloodshed of 2 whole mech regiments descending into the city to defend it. By having a single lance take out the generators, we're hopeful that Mandrissa Laurel will surrender her world to prevent more bloodshed.
There's the power plant, Commander. Let's get to work. Once you've found the targeted asset, move up to it, and we'll begin the recovery procedure.
The commander just handed us a target. Let's snuff it out.
That's close enough. Ready to start pickup operation.
Destroy.
Hostile down! That's one down. Now on to the next. Jackson, Hellsarizu and Legion mech forces have broken through our lines. We need help immediately.
Damn it! Jesse, I'm rerouting our heavy battalion to assist. They should be at your location in 15 minutes. Try to hold out till then. Commander, I need to break our blockade to help the 3rd, so be advised. Enemy reinforcements may break through.
We need to focus fire on that hostile.
Target acquired.
Roger that. We have a hostile tag. Focus all fire on it.
Contact eliminated!
Target assassin. Target destroyed.
Infantry from Hellsarizu have broken into the rear line and are attacking our command centers. We're putting up resistance, but we can't do it alone. Requesting 2nd Lancers unit to reinforce.
Jesse, our forces are already committed to our assault on the 4 cities. Deviating from the mission plan could throw the entire attack into disarray. Request denied.
Jackson, my command center. It's been hit by heavy autocannon fire. Heavy infantry raided our headquarters shortly afterwards. They got our MIIO code books.
No! God damn it all! If the Mezcalovka decrypt those code books, they could completely compromise Operation Rat.
2nd, Galax armor. Tied down. Marshal Davian. Jackson, I'm sorry.
Marshal Pedroza! Jesse! Shit, we've lost comms. Commander, I'm rerouting to support the 3rd. Brianna, I'm appointing you operational commander of this mission. Finish this, then fall back to our position.
Understood, Marshal. Good hunting.
Leave it to Davian dogs to threaten innocent people's livelihood in order to take one of theirs. We'll make you regret attacking our home planet.
Fall back to your designated exfil sites and prepare to regroup at Marshal Davion's position.
It's of the utmost importance that you stop the Maskirovka from decrypting those codebooks. With them, they can decrypt our reports and significantly stifle Operation Rat security, putting not just our lives, but all Federated Suns forces at risk. Our MEO liaison has relayed the locations of known Maskirovka relay stations in the system's capital of Jianfeng. We need them destroyed ASAP before they decode and transmit the data to Comstar. They'll know what we're up to the second we start taking down their relay stations. So timing is of the utmost importance in this mission, Commander. Good luck.
Federated Suns battle mechs just destroyed one of our relay stations. They must be under their code box. We need to complete the decryption process and get it out to Comstar. Set up an active radio demi-presenter wall. Once the decryption is complete, send the package out to Comstar immediately.
Looks like the Liao forces know what you're up to. It's now even more critical to carry out this operation quickly. Hostile down!
Main target
Copy that. That pilot should kiss his ass goodbye.
Jojo, we are under assault from Federated forces. They were attempting to hold our transmissions of vital intelligence for the Chancellor. I need whatever house elite forces you can spare to store these bedracks as long as possible.
Sounds like they're calling in the cavalry, Commander. Let's hurry it up here. Knock that mech off the board!
target
The
acquired.
assigned target is set. Engaging weapons! Hell of a shot.
Destroyed. Target acquired.
We just lost another relay station. How are we doing on that decryption? Demi-presenter voice standing
New
by and
target
waiting on our
spider.
delivery. We are running out of time.
Target acquired.
Roger! Moving to strike!
There's no time left. Begin forwarding the entire encrypted package to Comstar now. We cannot risk the codes returning to Federate hands.
Target destroyed.
Damn it! It's now or never, Commander. We need to stop those transmissions before they complete their handoff. Get this job done now!
Wiped out the enemy mech.
Target acquired.
Raptor unit squad taking heavy damage.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target
Federates are too
destroyed.
late. The package is in the hands of Comstar. Your illegal annexation of Capellan territory ends now.
All right, Commander. Fall back. The Lancers will soon be able to spare a mech company to deal with this rabble later. Return to base, and we'll plan our next moves.
That will leave a mark.
Target acquired.
We have the target's position marked. Maneuvering for a clean shot.
Destroyed.
Copy that. We'll bring the hammer down on that target, Commander.
That target's a heap.
Prepping for extraction now, Commander. We'll see what Marshal Davion has planned for us once we relink with the rest of the Lancers.
Soina, capital system of the Soina Commonality, and one of the jewels of the Capellan Confederation. For centuries, Soina had been a beacon of industry and technological sophistication, once housing large populous cities across all of its continents, feeding a healthy commercial manufacturing industry. But, like the rest of the Inner Sphere, the succession wars brought death and destruction to Soina. Today, although it's only a shadow of its former self, it remains an important world. Its aerospace and dropship manufacturing centres, combined with its centralised location in Capellan space, have made it a prime target for the Federated Sun's ongoing invasion of the Confederation. House Davion has charged the elite 5th Certis Fusiliers with taking Soina. In order to complete our mission, we will first need to make contact with their commanding officers, General Gordon Hartstone and Colonel Anthony Harkness. But something seems to be wrong. Although we jumped into the system 7 days ago, I have not yet been able to hail anyone on the wideband Federated Sun's command channel. I'm getting nothing but silence every time I try. Even more disturbing, the local news is reporting that the Fusiliers have attacked and destroyed Soina's HPG relay station, which has cut the system out of contact with the rest of the Inner Sphere, spreading panic among Soina's populace. Our mission to recover the stolen MEO codebooks is far too important for us to abandon. Whatever the odds, we must make contact with the 5th Certis Fusiliers and request their assistance in finding and destroying the stolen codebooks. Otherwise, the entire security of Operation Rat could be compromised. Let's just hope we're not too late.
Attention. Prepare for battle mech departure. Warning. Hangar doors opening. Stand clear.
Reactor online. Sensor online. Weapons online.
Commander, the communications disarray caused by the Comstar HPG relay station's destruction has allowed us to land on Soina undetected. But I'm still not getting any responses on the Federated Sun's wideband. The only thing we're detecting is a faint SOS signal from the 5th Certis Fusilier. I've marked its approximate location on your HUD. If there are any Federation forces out there, we need to make contact with them ASAP if we are to have any hope of surviving this deep into Capellan territory. But be on your guard, Commander. This SOS signal could be a trap. To be members of the Fusiliers, transmitting IFF frequencies to them now. Let's go up and introduce ourselves.
Incoming mechs, stay where you are. Your IFF says you're with the 2nd Cruises Lancers. Why are the Lancers here on Sarna?
The Lancers aren't here in force, it's only us. We're here on special assignment from Marshal Jackson Davion. We have an urgent matter to discuss with General Hearthstone.
He's gone. We believe he's been KIA.
What about Colonel Harkness?
Definitely KIA. His Marauder was bombarded by Inferno missiles. When he tried to punch out, Inferno gel poured into his cockpit and burned him alive.
Who's in charge here then?
You're looking at her. Captain Alana Damu, 5th Certus Fusiliers, 1st Battalion. And as much as I would love to know why you're here, that is going to have to wait. We've got bigger problems at the moment. We're waiting on our salvage teams to strip this Gazelle for any surviving provisions. We're not going to make it much longer if we can't salvage as much of its supplies as we can. We're detecting Liao forces converging on our position. They must have tracked your approach here. Lancers, my men are exhausted and stretched to the brink. I cannot afford to lose any more of them. Help us fight through this with minimal losses, and I'll see what I can do about helping you with your special assignment.
We're on it, Captain.
Witness to unit, engaging with mercenary forces. Clean shot! Right through the cockpit!
New target Thunderbolt. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
I'm reading more Liao forces on approach. Captain Damu, do you have dropship support to extract your unit?
No. Our dropship support was destroyed in low orbit shortly after we made planetfall. We've been tracking down and salvaging whatever supplies we can from as many of the downed support dropships we could find. I'll be straight with you. After a solid month of dodging hostile forces, we're on our last legs.
Destroyed.
What happened here?
Sarna was a trap. Our MEO intelligence was completely inaccurate. They said that the system was only defended by a few regiments of militia with possible light mech reserve support. What we ended up getting was all 4 regiments of McCarran's armored cavalry. They waited for us to make planetfall before attacking our dropships as they tried to return to a low orbit, trapping all of us on this rock. Then, their mech and vehicle forces pinned us against the Grey River and slaughtered everyone. Only a handful of us were able to make it out. If we don't secure these supplies, we won't last much longer. What you see here is pretty much all that's left of the 5th Certus Fusiliers.
Enemy transport touching down.
Target destroyed.
Solid copy. Let's smash the priority target.
Ooh, that hostile's a smoking carcass.
Target acquired.
The commander just handed us a target. Let's snuff it out.
Solid copy. We are engaging now.
Target destroyed. New target victor.
Have you attempted to contact any jump ships at the Sarna jump point?
We've tried multiple times, but the Confederation have seemed to blanket the entire system in some sort of thick electromagnetic field that's completely scrambling anything that isn't short-range communications on planet.
That would explain why we weren't reading anything on the wideband on our burn into the system.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Roger on that attack order. Captain Damu, I'm showing no further enemies on scope. It looks like we are in the clear.
Your Lancers really pulled through for us. Thank you. Stick around till we're done here, then follow us. We'll talk about Marshal Davian's special assignment for you once we reach our encampment. Word of advice, though, lose the dropship. Keep it suborbital if you need to relocate. The Big Mac will shoot you out of the sky if they think you're assisting us. Whether you like it or not, you're stuck in the trenches with us till this is all over.
Attention. Prepare for battle mech departure. Warning. Hangar doors opening. Stand clear.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online.
We're coming up on the ruins of the HPG relay station. I've marked the map with the last known location of the Fusiliers transponders being sent. After they all went rogue, be sure to be on your guard and watch your backs. McCarran's armored cavalry is still breathing down our necks, looking to finish us off for good. Let's go find our answers. That will leave a mark. return with the Fusiliers. This is Captain Alana Damu of the 5th Certus Fusiliers. Who the hell are you, and why are you using our transponder signals?
We serve a purpose much higher than yours, my child. I regret you coming here. Now I'm afraid I cannot allow you to leave this place alive. Die, knowing your sacrifice will usher humanity into a new golden era.
Screw that and screw you! I don't have any plans on dying today, but I do plan on dismantling you imposters piece by piece until you tell me what I want to know.
Target destroyed. New target assassin.
Spewing from your mouth is supposed to actually mean something. Not the first time the Fusiliers have heard that one. Roger! Moving to strike! Shit! I'm losing components here!
Duke's Pride, Certus Fusiliers.
Federation's ambassador to New Certus kidnapped our Duke and took him to Sion, where Max Liao executed him in cold blood. Duke Hasek Davion was a patriot to the entire Federated Sons and died at the hands of a madman.
Killing us won't matter. You will never make it on Sona alive.
Acquired.
I'm showing no more targets on our scopes. Looks like they're all down.
Good. Bring the support infantry out and take in as many prisoners as possible. Rip each and every one of them out of their mechs. I want answers, and we aren't going to get any if we don't bring these imposters in alive.